Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here, excuse me, for another video right here on the Metal God 669 channel. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below. And that's pretty much it. No fancy intro. When I do I don't do a fancy intro, you know I'm serious. But it is what it is. But hopefully you like the video. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. That stuff. That good stuff. Alright, good Tuesday afternoon to you all. Hope you're having a great day. No, it hasn't been a great last couple of days in the world. We lost Willie Mays a couple of days ago. Great baseball player from the San Francisco Giants. Did play for the Mets for a little bit. We lost Donald Sutherland, a great actor. About a week before that. Lost a member of a great band, not a great band, but still, if you ever heard the song Butterfly, Sugar, Baby, you know, that band. One of the lead singers of that band passed away today. So we got that. So rest in peace to him and, you know, the remnants of the band. I don't even know what's going on with that band anymore. I think they all broke up anyway. Didn't have much success. That song was pretty semi-successful. It was one of those one-hit wonders. But still. You know. It is what it is. But, so, we got that. But today is a very sad day in the wrestling community. We lost another legend in the community. And this one hits home to the bloodline. No, not Roman or anybody like that. But it involves Roman, and now, just a sad day that Roman's father, Sika, of the Wild Samoans, has passed away today at the age of 79. He had a lot of heart problems. He was in and out of the hospital the last few months. He had another heart surgery or back surgery. I think a couple of weeks ago maybe, and we were hoping he would make a full recovery, but, you know, sadly today, Sika has passed away at the age of 79 years old. And, his real name is Sika Anoa'I, you know, because Joe Anoa'I is Roman. That's the father of Roman. Died at 79, like I said today. It was announced by, I hope I'm saying this right, Jarus? I don't know how you pronounce that, but Anoa'I, I think he's one of the members of his family, passed away today. And for those of you who don't know who Alpha and Sika are, the Wild Samoans, former WWF champions, tag team champions, one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history, the Wild Samoans. And, you know, the Anoa'I family, the entire bloodline, with The Rock, Roman, Jimmy J Uso, Rikishi, Umaga, you know, Zilla Fatu, you know, even Haku, you know, Tama Tonga Loa, the Grills of Destiny, you know, the list goes on and on and on. That Anoa'I Samoan Tongan family is just endless. But, you know, Alpha and Sika wrestled basically everywhere in the 70s and 80s. You know, they were really wild, and, you know, they even ate raw fish in the ring. Now that's kind of sick, but it worked for them, their characters and their career. They butted into WWF, before it became WWF, in 1980 were managed by Captain Lou Albano. And then they won the WWF titles before it became the WWF Tag Team titles against Ivan Putski and Tito Santana. They dropped the titles a couple months later in August, and then won them right back the next month. And then after they lost it for the second time, they went to other territories, capturing more gold, including the Mid-South Wrestling and the NWA Tag Team titles. So they had that. They made one more run as WWF Tag Team Champions in 1983. Then dropping them to The Rock's father, Rocky Johnson, and Tony Atlas. We all remember that. We've seen it on Young Rock. We saw that whole thing. So the Johnson Anoa'I family tree. We saw that at WrestleMania this past year with that big, humongous bloodline Samoan dynasty tree. It was great. Like I said, he was a father of Roman Reigns. He briefly returned to WWE in 2020 to play a role in Roman's ascendance to the tribal chief, the tribal god. We saw Alpha and Sika at one point. I think it was after, it was at Hell in a Cell after Roman beat Jimmy. He beat Jimmy. Was it Jay? No, Jay. Roman beat Jay in Hell in a Cell, and then he left Hell in a Cell. This was during the Thunderdome era. And Alpha and Sika are on stage, and they placed that necklace over his neck. Paul Heyman, the wise man, is right there. And he's had a history with the Samoan family and everything. So that was that. And Roman talked about him in his biography and everything on A&E. We saw him maybe a couple of other times, on TV where he would come out and, put the thing on Roman and everything. But just a sad day for, Roman Reigns and the entire Samoan dynasty, this whole Samoan family, losing one of pretty much the patriarchs of the Samoan dynasty, I think. Alpha too. So I want to take my time right now and send my condolences out to my tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the Samoan family, Dwayne, The Rock Johnson, everybody in that Samoan dynasty. I send my heartfelt condolences out to them. But the show must go on. I know it's going to be really tough for Roman to go on, and because he's lost his father. It's not fun when you lose your family members in the real world or in sports or whatever your profession is, or just in real life too. But it's just sad. It's just a sad day for Roman, and I know he's gonna take some time to recover. I know they got the Bloodline Ascension thing this Friday. I don't know when the funeral is. I don't even know if they're gonna even do that segment. I mean, I think they have to do it because either they scrap it because of the death of Sika, and then they might just scrap whatever they were gonna do on Friday, where probably Jacob Fatu is gonna get acknowledged by Solo and the rest of the members of the Bloodline, even though Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa are like, I don't know about this guy. So, we have to see what happens with that. And see how that whole Bloodline storyline plays out, because next weekend is Money in the Bank. We got that 6-man tag team match with Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and Cody taking on 3 members of the Bloodline. Which ones they are, I don't know. Probably Solo, maybe Jacob Fatu and me either probably Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa being probably on the outside with the Wise Man, or just not there. But we have to see how that plays out. But just a sad day in the world of professional wrestling. Sika of the Wild Samoans has passed away at the age of 79. So I don't have a drink, so I'm just gonna say send my heartfelt condolences out to Roman and the Samoan family, and all the fans as well of the Wild Samoans. One of the greatest tag teams back in the 80s. There's a lot of tag teams in the 80s, and of all time too. Just a great tag team, offering Sika. So Sika's probably up there with Captain Lou Albano and Classy Freddie Blassie and all those great people up there having fun. But we'll have to see what happens with that. So leave your thoughts and prayers down below in the comment section. And that's all I gotta say about that. We got NXT coming your way tonight. Should be a pretty good show. Trick Williams taking on Sean Spears, non-title match. As we're rolling on to Heat Wave, which is next Sunday. So we got all that. We got a tag team gauntlet match to see who faces Ben Frazier and A-Kid for those tag team belts. Speaking of Ben Frazier, he will be taking on my cousin Tony D for the Heritage Cup. See what happens with Roxy and Lola Vice. What might happen there might be Lola Vice gets another title shot and probably loses that Heat Wave. And then Julia might show up. I don't know, but we'll see. But we got a lot of things to talk about later tonight. Also, I'm going to try to get my Raw review up tonight or maybe tomorrow. But we'll see what happens with that. And we'll talk about the Wyatt 6 segment, which still has hit me right in the gut. I think everybody who's watched it 3, 4, 5 times, still people are talking about it on social media. They're crying up a storm. I mean, that was real life shit. And WWE just hit it right out of the park. I loved it. I loved the entire segment. I like what they're doing with Bo Dallas and the Wyatt 6 faction. I still hope they don't fuck it up. But we'll see what happens with that. But the last 2 weeks on Raw, good shit. SmackDown has been great. I can only imagine what SmackDown is going to do this Friday. And SmackDown got a 2.336 rating. That's damn good. Even with Punk getting beat up. We had that. I don't know what Raw's rating is yet. But I bet it's going to be like at least 1.8, maybe higher than that. Who knows? But Raw and SmackDown, Hunter is doing a great job right now. NXT has been kicking some ass right now. WWE's on fire right now. We got the Rogue Bloodline running amok. Drew is running amok, saying, I don't give a fuck about Punk anymore. Punk's gone. Well, he ain't gone yet, but, the Wyatt 6 are, running rampant on Raw. There's just amazing stuff. The Liv Morgan, Dominic Galero, it's a stuff. What's going to happen with them? We have new tag team champions in Fiend Balor and JD McDumbfuck last night. Damian Priest and Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank got a little bit, extra incentive now. Money in the Bank is just, who's going to, on the women's side, I mean, both the men and the women's matches, who's going to win? Getting down to the nitty-gritty of all the participants are going to be in it. And next week, pretty much, the card is finalized for both shows, NXT Heatwave and Money in the Bank. That's going to be a pretty good weekend, I would think, but we'll see. We got Forbidden Door this Sunday. We got Dynamite tomorrow, Rampage on Friday night, and then Live Collision on Saturday night. Have to see how that goes, right? It's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks as we hit July. We're already in the first full week of summer. We're going to see how everything goes. But that's pretty much it. Alright, guys, I got to go. I got to do some stuff. So I will be back later tonight with my NXT review over on my Peter Joseph channel. And as far as the Raw review goes, I'll try to get it up tonight, but most likely it'll be up tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, over on my main channel, my Killer Demons channel. So check that out. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hit that bell on those channels as well. So that's that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Rest in peace to the great man that he is, Sika of the Wild Samoans. And to Sika and the rest of the Samoan dynasty, I acknowledge you. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Peace.